Emma and Irene and Glenn. And happy birthday, Thelma.
Those are our three.
Okay, those are our people that are here. I have Bryce with me today. And so I guess they moved up her radiation treatment today. And so she's really tired. And she's in the short stress. So the radiation is kind of taking its oomph for Debbie. So it's okay because I was planning on doing today anyways with her going and getting the radiation right about now. But she was able to get in earlier. So that was great. We have our craftaganza in. Excuse me, we have the craftaganza in for this year from Hunkydory, and we have we've got our ultimate, and then we've got our regular craftaganza. So let's take a peek at the craftaganza portion of this, and then because that's a really big box. That's blocking my. Okay. All right. There's probably going to be some freezing here and there, Bryce says. So we got to figure that out. I'm sure that it drives you crazy. It drives me crazy. It drives Bryce crazy. It drives me crazy. But we can't seem to figure out how to fix it. So here we go. Craftaganza for this year for 2025. This is our magazine for it. Oh, and we're back to freezing again. I might just hold these for a little bit of time just to kind of have them rejoin up and catch up. This is our magazine. It's festive fun this year is what they're calling it. And usually the festive fun is one of their names that they've had for some in the past. For this season, we have Festive Joy. Now, each of you saw each individual topper set that we had. And so I'm just going to briefly go over what you get, and then we'll cover it that way since you've seen all the toppers and all the pretty pictures and everything like that for each set. So this one is called Festive Joy. This is going to be the classics. And they come with 8 A4 foiled topper sheets and 8 foiled cardstock and 8 printed cardstock. So just like the rest of our regular toppers sets, where you get one getting the exact same thing, but you're getting a set of 8. So it's every single one that's in the Festive Joy set. We have our Let It Snow. I love this sheep. Don't ask me why I love this sheep so much, but I love this sheep so much. All right, there we are. We're back. They're just super, super sweet little guys. And you can see the foiling at the bottom of this cardstock sheet. So then you get another sheet as well that matches with the topper sets and this foiled page. And you get 8 of each of these. So 8 toppers, 8 foiled, and 8 regular cardstock. It's still 300. It's got a lot of space. A lot of thickness.
8 different.
Yes, 8
ones.
Different toppers. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Thank you. This is the Christmas style. We've got the little snowman poking out right now. I love this one too. They're showing all the cute ones, all the ones that I love the best. They're a lot of fun. So this is that foil sheet. Yeah, this is a foil sheet. And then you'll get a cardstock, regular cardstock as well. And then again, you get 8 toppers, 8 foiled cardstock, and 8 regular cardstock at 350 GSM. And they're all different. So they will not be the same. Cutest Christmas. This is also one of my favorites right here on the front. I don't know how they managed to pick that for each and every one this year, but hey, they chose wisely. What can I say? They've got good taste.
I'm sure they called you and asked.
They might have. You never know. Okay, and then here's our cardstock that's foiled on the back of the little Santa. So there are cats and double-decker buses and penguins and lots of different fun things in this one. We've got snowmen. This is more of the snowy version. And I don't want to say that it's actually more of what used to be called the contemporary. So this is called Christmas Style for this year. And it's got anywhere from the Doves of Peace that you've seen to Christmas trees, robins, you name it. And they just have some of the, let me go ahead and open up a couple. Here we go. So this is some cardstock with Christmas cookies on it. And this is the standard cardstock. Not so standard, is it? It's the Angel of Peace, not the Dove of Peace this year. I'm glad I opened it because I wouldn't have remembered that. So here we've got some very festive trees. And our angel. There's our cupcakes with the cookie paper that you saw earlier. The robin, which Debbie was going to work on Saturday, but it took a lot of effort. And she said that that was as far as she could take it. So I'm not promising that you will see her on Saturday just because it really is the long stretch and she's really tired. So you may see her on Saturday, and if you do, she's got a red robin waiting for you. There are the doves. This is the Christmas boats. This is one of my other favorites, these little carousel horses. Rocking horses. And then our little snowman that you saw earlier. So that gives you an idea. So there's 8 toppers, 8 cardstock, and 8 cardstock with foil. So if you get the Craftaganza, you will get all 4 of the items. All 4. And then you can order the inserts, but we are selling them only. Brittany's notes. I love her notes. We are selling them only as a set of bundles, and we will not be selling them individually. So these just go with the Craftaganzas, but you do have to, the Craftaganza is one purchase, and the bundles are a secondary purchase. And I don't know how we have them listed to tell them a price. Do you think you can maybe take a peek at that? And I'll kind of keep an eye on the video and see if it freezes. I'll go slowly because I can't keep, I realized as I is saying that. I can't keep an eye on the video, but I'll just move slowly through the magazine here. As part of your Craftaganza, you get the magazine. 4 kits plus the magazine is $79.99, and then if you want the inserts, it's $24.95, so $25, and those are on sale price. There's also the Blockbuster option, and I saw that in one space it called it the Blockbuster option, but on my note it also says Ultimate, so maybe if we can just double check that we don't have one called Ultimate, because I think it was just going to be the Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So this is our regular magazine for the Christmas season. So they introduce a lot of different things. They give you some samples and examples of how to make cards with their sets. This one right here is just super sweet. If you haven't had a chance to look at this one, it's little snowdrops in teacups and little snowdrops in a field. And it's just so absolutely sweet. So there's lots of different samples. They have it broken up per group. So you'll see your page will start with the Let It Snow. And this is the one with the cute little sheep in it. We've got the pink background for the polar bears. And this snowman, the other snowman is cute, but I actually find this one to be absolutely cute in his own way. I love it. There are lots of extra pictures and ways that you can use some of your items. So these are actually set up to where you've got your insert papers, or extra papers, I should say. And some of these have little sets that you can break up and cut out. Some are just full pages. But they've given you a nice little grouping of pages from each set. Lots of insert papers. I think this is more inserts than I usually see in the Craftaganza. And then, of course, you've got lots of extra examples. And I am frozen again. Hopefully you guys got to see some of those. And then this is the cutest Christmas version. That's the one with the little snowman, Santa Claus, excuse me. And then this is probably one of my favorite parts about the Hunkydory packs. I love that they give you these templates in order to be able to make some of their unique cards. And I don't know, and it's all on the back page. And I don't think that this magazine does the hey, try this idea. What can you make with 4 circles and a square? And so instead, they don't do it that way for this portion, but instead they're giving you some extra templates for building some of those really nifty cards that are in here. Let's take a look at one of them. So there's card 2, Seasons on page 64. That is a very good question. We have usually done it to where you can buy the magazine, but I don't recall seeing it.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. All righty. So you get the froze. So I don't know if you got to hear my answer.
Hear
okay.
The words, I just don't. The video doesn't keep up.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So this is the shaped card that you have a template for in the back. These are the cupcake ones that I just got done showing you. And this is how they put it together. So they go step by step and give you different ways to use your cards. They included 3 cards in this pack, but this top one is the one that you're going to have the template in the back for. So let's take a look at what is in the Blockbuster. Okay, nice big section of goodies. So we have, it's going to take the whole desk. So we have the Sentiments Essential Book of Christmas. I like that they have ventured out and they're doing more options instead of just grandmother, grandfather, mother, son, brother. They're actually creating these to where they have some sayings. And I'll take a closer look at the sentiments here in just a moment. We also get a little book with this one. We'll look at that here in just a minute. This is the Adorable Scoreable. Looks like we cut a little bit of our box. This is Adorable Scoreable for the Mega Buy. And it's going to give you 40 sheets, and they're 350 GSM. They're solids. You get all 4 of the inserts. You get, like I said, the magazine. You get the 4 craftaganzas. So look at all of these goodies. Now I'm going to have this big, huge pile to show you. So let's get the box out of the way. Okay, so this is what you get in your Blockbuster, along with, you also have Festive Foiled Edge-to-Edge cardstock. It's a mega buy. There's 24 sheets. It's 350 GSM. You're going to get it with the golds and the silvers. I don't know if it has any other colors, but let's take a quick look because we do have this for sale as a separate option. Oh, we're frozen. Okay. I think we caught back up now for just a second. Here is some of our little twinkling. Okay, Irene, I'll take a look and find out about the magazine. That's the craft style, the Craftaganza magazine. With the circumstances with the magazines as well as the boxes are with because of the tariffs that are happening and where they're coming from. A lot of times they're going to end up tariffing, and we can't know how much it's going to be until it shows up because if they have any steel dies in them or anything like that, which we've had before in the magazines and the boxes. So as far as I know, we have gotten, and I don't permanent, but at this point in time, I do not believe that we're getting any of the specialty magazines or the boxes for a little while. Unfortunately, it just puts the cost out there, which means that it's out there for you. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Mary T. Aren't these beautiful pages? This one is really neat. It says upside down. Let me fix that for you. It says happy holidays, love. Let's see. I can't read them upside down, and it's too much foil. It talks about family, friends, and love. Christmas. Lights, joyful. So it's just a mixture of all different sentiments. This one is really beautiful, guys. I know that it doesn't quite pick up the foil. This way is at least right side up, but look at that. There, I think that way you can see it a little bit better. But they really shine through. That is beautiful. Dark purple. In fact, on my TV screen here, it looks almost blue, but it really is a very dark purple. And here's the reference to go by, because this one is blue, and it's a very good navy blue. Darker little Christmas trees. Some figgy pudding. And then let's take a look. We've got ornaments. And usually you always get 2 of each kind, just 2 different colors. This one is that really pretty purple again. That looks a little blue on my screen. I would love it if they came out with just all foil music. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. This is silver on silver. Here's black and gold. Some holly. This one is a gold on gold almost, but it is very, you can see the difference between each of the colors. It doesn't blend or disappear into the, from the foil to the cardstock. So that makes it nice. Little squiggle lines in silver, black and gold. Some holly bundles, if you will, instead of holly on the vine. And then here's the other figgy pudding. I wondered where it went. There you go. So this is the festive foiled edge-to-edge cardstock. And like I said, you get 24 sheets of it, and it's really, really wonderful stuff. Okay. Because this is Miri, I am just going to go through and show it to you this way. You are getting 24 sheets of Miri. This is all part of the Blockbuster Ultimate. They're going hand in hand, I believe, in the wording this year. So I'm not meaning to confuse you, but downstairs it says Ultimate, but on the website it looks like it says Blockbuster. So in here you've got your Essentials Festive Mega Buy, 24 different pages. And just to give you an idea, I'm going to try and give you a few different colors at once. So you're getting 2 of each color that you see. So here is a nice little pack of them. We've got green, a royal purple. We have almost like a sagey green right here. This one is more of your typical Christmas green, silver, and a black foil Miri. We have reds and golds and royal blues and some rainbow in there. Some orange, some light blue. It's almost kind of that turquoisey color, tealish.
Teal, right?
Yeah, I think I would name it teal. And so you get 2 of each of those colors that you just saw. Look at this. My pile is growing. It is amassing. And then you have, that is coming, I love this acetate for this season. They've created it a little bit differently. Rather than the white snowfall, they have created it with stars. So this is called Starful foiled acetate, and you get this in your pack as well. And I'm just going to put it on top of this just so that you can see what it looks like, because otherwise it's too clear and it's hard to see. But there's that acetate, all those little golden stars. Some of them are twinkling and some of them are more just kind of little diamond, like true diamond shape in there. And you can also flip it over and you can have silver instead. And I think I'm just going to put it on the black just so that you can maybe see it. I mean the white, just so that you can see just the acetate. So you can see here that this is the gold side. And here is your silver side. So it's very similar to the snowfall, but rather than being white, it's gold and silver this year. I think that it's beautiful. And you are getting 16 sheets of this with the ultimate. We threw in some extra gifts for you in the Blockbuster set. We have a quickie glue pen. We have the Stardust, which is kind of like a shimmer. Let me see. What would be some of the names that I've seen it as? This one's called Stardust, but Winka Stella is very similar to this. And this is a clear color. It is a gel pen, and you can put it anywhere, and it really makes this really fine pearl. It looks beautiful. And I don't know that explain setup is it's going to just catch all of your colors in the light, and it can go on anything because it's really just almost like a highlighter. It doesn't bury your picture to where you can't see it. You can put it on anything. So on those, if you want it to shimmer and shine a little bit because of the pearlescent that's in it, you can put it on your regular cardstock from Hunkydory, and you can make those look really pretty and sparkly, just like your foil ones would be. You have 3 Sticker King Christmas stickers. We've got trees and snowflakes, some Christmas scenes, winter cabins, and then we have these that say Merry Christmas. You've got some Santa Clauses going across with their reindeer, and a little bit of trees. So you can create a little bit more. And then we have Christmas green ribbon. We have gold. And it froze, so I'm sort of kind of holding the gold. There we go. I think it caught up with me. And we've got the royal ribbon. Part of a thank you for purchasing the Blockbuster pack. And so if you can see this pile, ooh, look at all of that stuff that you guys are getting. And then there's some stuff underneath. And I think I even set something aside over there. So lots of goodies that are coming in this group of things. For the Blockbuster, I'm going to move it off to the side, or maybe straight in front of me. Let's see. ribbon everywhere. Okay, there we go. And as promised, we'll go through that little book of Christmas and the sentiments, because you can purchase these separately if you so choose. So this is our 10th little book of Christmas this year. Can you imagine 10 years? 10 years of the little book. There we go. Okay. Just want to make sure that you can see it. And of course we froze. Right in a blur. There you go. Couldn't look at a pretty picture, could you? So you may need a wagon. Actually, it fits very nicely in some boxes downstairs. They're already pre-packaged and ready to go right out the door. So that will be lovely. Okay, let's see. 20 designs total, and 20 designs and a total of 120 pages. So all of that, those were, here's our little sheep. Yes, that is a great Santa. I agree. Our little sweet pink gnome. Like a Santa. Rocking horse. And this is a great place to use those Stardust pins. They are a gift. That wasn't included in the cost if you bought the Blockbuster, but we do have them for sale as well. It's one of those things that has made it really nice for people that use a lot of the little books. It really kind of finishes off the tone. Little geese. No, they don't take long to dry, Karen. That's a good question. I love this one. It's so sweet. And it's blurry, of course. So that's where we're freezing on. Sorry, guys. There we go. Little not nursery, but school play. This cat is just in heaven with all the don't let that robin that drew the halo on the cat fool you, because let me tell you, my cats are crazy. Are your cats crazy, Bryce?
They're getting crazier by the day. I had Gracie try and ride Teddy the other night.
Cece's been doing that with Olaf. The other dogs would just total fun that they like to play. So he goes and he runs back and forth, and they have to try and catch him. So they play the catch and tag, and usually that's what causes her to jump on top of Olaf and ride him like he's a little horse. It's hilarious.
Oh, he's so much shorter to the ground. It's easier for her. For them to jump on it.
Oh, yeah. We're frozen again. I'll just hold it where I had it. There you go. This is easy. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, wait, I was going to say, but you can't see it now because I'm moving on. But you got it. There you go, our double-decker. And it paused long enough to let me bring it into view. So here's the next one. Our little bear with her single one, isn't it? Okay, and here is the last Christmas one in the little books. Let's take a look. So we've got all the typical colors that we've had in the past. This one's darker gold foil. I know I'm turning it sideways, but it's where I can hopefully pass through quick enough to where you can see some of the different colors. It's the royal blue. There was some red in there just a second ago. Here's some black with silver. And they'll go through and they'll change the verses, but you'll have some of the same similar colors be used. So there's your red. You can't really see it, but I'll hold it there for you. Some creams. So these are, like I said, these are the typical colors that we've seen in our sentiments before. Look at all those neat colors that are in there. It doesn't work when it's frozen, does it?
So wow.
Nope, but there you go. Alrighty, so let's read some of these. Christmas time. From our house to yours at Christmas. Ho, 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 festive wishes, snowflake kisses. Santa's little helper with love at Christmas and always to someone very special. Merry Christmas, one and all. Season's greetings, joy to the world. From me to you. So that is in various colors of gold and silver. This one, I like this color, and it's frozen again. I like that color. It's really pretty, but it's part of the Santa Claus ones. So let's read the next one. Especially for you, love from the North Pole, a Christmas wish to you both. May the magic of the season fill your heart and home with joy. Glad tidings, a holy night, peace on earth, let the festive fun begin. To a little star, cozy Christmas wishes. Have a crackling Christmas with English crackers. No peeking until the 25th of December. Christmas cheer, sweet. So now we've got quite a few of those in the various different colors. Okay, it's easy for me to read quickly because we get a lot of glare with all the lights for the cameras to work well over here. So deck the halls, sending Christmas blessings, dashing through the snow. Have a rockin' Christmas made just for you. Hope your Christmas sparkles. A Christmas greeting from across the miles. Merry Christmas pudding. You're on the nice list. Baby's first Christmas. Winter wishes. The greatest gift at Christmas is you. Snow much fun. And a very Merry Christmas to the whole family. So, and they each have little pictures almost on every single one. If they don't have a picture of form of stars or decoration pieces like these have snowflakes and doves and the socks So they have lots of different pieces on here, and I really appreciate that they've done this. I think this is the last. Yeah, this is the last one. Season, a heartfelt wish, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Happy New Year, Noel, warmest wishes, Merry Christmas. Let it snow, merry and bright, Happy Christmas. Jingle all the way, a gift for you. Have yours, elf. Yes, you heard it right. Yours, elf. Because it's not.
That's right.
Yeah, got to play with it there. So have yourself a merry little Christmas and shine bright like Rudolph. So look at all of those. This one really picks up the pictures so you can see them well. And it was much easier for me to. And there's a little elf down there at the bottom. Okay, so we already went through these. So we have the snow acetate. Not snow, starfall acetate. We do also have snow acetate, snowfall acetate. From in 5 pages, but we do have some snowfall that did not come with the Hunkydory sets this year because you got the stars instead. Here's your foiled, your mirroring, and then those the two little, the little book and the sentiments, and the rest you would be able to purchase as part of the Craftaganza pack if you so chose. I don't think that I'm going to show you everything, or else we won't have a lot of fun. For you. Hi, Kim, right? The Pink Roses, Kim. Yep. Okay. Hi, Kim. Girls. And the girls. You know, Karen, I wish that they would do one too. I think that it's a little bit harder to do, but it's doable, and I wish that they would make some too. I totally agree with you. Okay, this is graphic 45. I'm going to take part of my pile away. A special keepsake collection. I am going to, sorry guys, I've got paper goods all over me. Okay. This is from the keepsake edition, and so I want to make sure that I show you these because an amount of them, and then from there, I agree. It's nice to see the bated breath. I also agree with the specific family members versus the more open-ended ones. I really appreciate that they started doing that. Okay, moving the wrong direction. This is an old called the Keepsake Edition pack, and we have botanical tea is the subject, and I'm just going to open this one up. So we buy a certain amount of the subscription each month, and we have it already set up. We agree to picking up so many, and so they do sell out fairly quickly. Sometimes we can get a few extras in there, but they change the prices when it's not in the subscription. So if you're kind of wondering, well, I saw it for this price, but now it's this price, it's a more expensive cost because you're ordering it separately without the subscription. So Debbie has really worked hard to make sure that we keep it as low cost to you as possible. But these keepsakes are pretty wonderful, and it's something that you don't get to have unless you have the old paper or you have one of these keepsake packs. So I want to throw out there, good night, Karen. I want to throw out there the idea that this is not just the paper. So when you're looking at the keepsake cost, it includes ephemera, stickers, and then the pages. So you get 2 of each page. You get the ephemera and the stickers. 64 stickers, 64 assorted pieces of ephemera, 2 each of 8 designs, and 8 double-sided pattern and solids. So let's take a look in here. Let's take a look at what we've got. This one is beautiful. I'm just going to start there. That makes it easy. These are your patterns and solids. I opened it up backwards, so we'll get there first, and we'll do the oohs and ahs at the very end. And then that's one side of it, and then here's the other. I know that I've mentioned this to you guys before. I appreciate that these are coming with patterns and solids within the pack. I love that idea. So there's your blues. Kind of a peony pink would be what I would call it, I think. Yeah, peony pink. It's a little bit darker than a rose pink. It's a little bit more on the I don't want to say the orangey side because it's not. It's definitely a pink. Isn't this beautiful? It may look like it's brown. It may look like it's black and white in some of these spaces, but it's all made in browns and ivories. It is so beautiful. So, so pretty. And then here's your brown on the back. And now we're getting into the patterns. The actual pages from the botanical tea, not the extra solids and patterns. That's what I'm trying to say. So here we have words on the back, some ivories with some very tan writing. I'm going to call it tan. It's happening to freeze, looking a little dark, but it's a very gentle. It's got both. Let's see. Man, my words are having trouble today.
Very variegated.
Yeah, thank you. Variegated, as well as it is. It has both English and French, and I'm seeing mainly English and French. So it's neat to have the different styles on the back. This is the other side. This one is called Field of Flowers. We have some it's okay. I think that we can, yeah, there we go. Pull back to get the whole page. Isn't that beautiful? So we've got some hummingbirds and butterflies and flowers. It makes for a botanical tea. That's exactly what it is. This one's called Sweet Chamomile. This is one side. And here's our other side of that one. This one is Just Because. These are so pretty. And I love their stuff, and I love that they're going back and redoing some of these. It's an opportunity to get something that you know isn't going to come along very frequently. But I'm glad they're revisiting some of these older ones. I know I told you guys I was so excited when the cafe, Parisian Cafe came back in, and I love those papers. I don't know how to explain it. I just love it. Okay, this is the robin's egg. And there's the pattern for the back. The pink Swiss dots. And look at these flowers. This one's called Flora. This has some really beautiful, rich colors in it. I love the leaves. It really picks up nicely. The camera is doing it justice, folks. Okay. And then this one is the one that's listed by the name of the set. This one's called Botanical Tea. And here are our stickers. I'm just going to kind of hold them up. We'll move them every once in a while. We've got some hummingbirds and flowers and dragonflies and a sterling teapot. It almost looks like a coffee pot, but I know that that is. The goal is tea, because that's what they have called it. But you've got the small teapot, kind of the usual down there at the bottom, but then they've used the larger, fancier type silver teapots for both vases and for pouring. Those are really sweet. And then you've got all of these little borders, and I call these like the little bullet points, all of these little ones that you've got through here, just little nice accent pieces to go on your pages. And then I'm not going to undo this one. Bryce is going to say thank you so much. And and part of the reason is because we are freezing, and so I feel like for me to try and dump these out and show them to you, I will not be doing them justice. So this is the ephemera. You can see all the beautiful colors, and now I'm going to flip it over and we're going to hold this super still. And it just says assorted pieces. I could have sworn that it says number 83 assorted pieces. So I think that that's what we've got on here. Okay. Hello, friend. Oh, I love all the little birds in this one. I will tell you that we have people that are chomping at the bit to get these. I got a call last week. Do we have them yet? Do we have them yet? I said, I think Brittany's opening the boxes tomorrow. I'll let you know. So I called Brittany and said, can you please let me know? So she let me know when she got it listed, because we have people that are just knowing that it's out and that it should be in the mail any time. And so these keepsakes really do fly off the shelves. Really, really, truly. Okay, so this set is $39.99, I believe. And we also have a die. Usually we have a subscription that's this keepsake, but then we have a making kit, scrapbooking making keepsake kit. And those are, I think, $59.99. I might be off by $5 less, but $59.99 is what I recall. And we do not have that one in yet. So if you're waiting for the die, we'll let you know as soon as we get it in. We did get in some 49 and Market, but there is not enough time in my evening to be able to show you all these goodies. So I'll just give you like a quick peek. Oh, we froze. There's your quick peek. So we have lots of different styles this go around, and some things that we haven't had before from 49 and Market. So I encourage you to take a look online, but we will be showing them all for you this next week on what's new. With any questions? Good night, Karen. I'm sorry if I missed you. Before you headed off, let's take a peek. Thelma, again, I hope you had a happy birthday. And Mary R is going through and doing a drawing for one for Saturday and one for Wednesdays for the month. And we're coming up towards the second half of the August month. And so if you will leave your comments after we are done here and we go, you can refresh your screen. Some people have to wait about an hour before they refresh their screen and are able to make a comment. So let me know which style of Hunkydory that you liked the best. Do you like the classic, the snowy, the stylish, or the cute? And those are the 4 different types that we have. Let me know which one of those that you like the best out of what you saw, and we'll make that our comment section. If you have something else that you want to say about them that you might want to pass along to someone else that's reading or paying attention to the comments, you can also let somebody know, like, hey, I really like that they added in the star. You get the acetate. Yes, you get my meaning. Okay, so if you will please leave that and thumbs up if you haven't yet, we really appreciate it. And plan on the possibility of that. Wow, that was really vague and specific. All right, let's try that again. For this coming Saturday, I can't promise that Debbie will be up to doing it. However, I know that she really wants to come out on Saturdays and connect with you guys. So, but she's really tired and we're right at the last little bit. Those of you that joined later, she's got the last radiation will be Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So as of Tuesday, there is no more poking, prodding, radiating, chemo, none of that kind of stuff. They'll go from there and see where things are at, and clean bill of health. Yeah. Think positively, guys. Clean bill of health. She has been a trooper. So thank you guys all, and I have made it almost to 5 p.m., so we'll call it good. Have a great evening, guys. Bye. I froze.